Hello, we are back with our next social masterclass, and today we're talking all about Canva. Now, I'm not sure if you've heard of Canva. If you have, you might be able to use it, but hopefully by the end of this video you'll know everything to know about Canva.
So what actually is Canva? So it is a design and social media tool. So it's a website and it's completely free. So, however, there is a paid version, but we don't need to worry about that one just yet. So this is a great tool if you are just getting into social media and making different social media posts and you don't know where to start because you don't want to hire a graphic designer or anything. Me and Ellie regularly use Canva to make all of your lovely Pinks content.
Daily basis.
So all of our stories, a lot of our brochures and Instagram posts are all made via Canva. So it is a really great tool to be using, and definitely one that you should definitely consider.
So we're going to show you how to create and set up a Canva account, how to use different templates. So yeah, let's take a look.
Okay, so this is Canva. So to simply get to this website, you just type in Canva, which is C-A-N-V-A, into Google, and it will be the top result. So first of all, we're going to sign up for a free Canva account. Now there is a pro account that you can do. However, we wouldn't recommend this unless you are really getting into your social media, because for the most part you can do pretty much everything on the free version. So we're just going to sign up for free. Okay, and then we're just going to click continue. And we're just going to think of a password. Okay, so then it will send you an email to the email that you popped in. So you just simply type in the code, which we will do and come back to you with. Okay, so now we've logged in. It will come up with what will we be using Canva for. So there's different options. So you can say if you're a teacher, if you're using it for personal use, or a student. We're going to say we're a small business. Okay, so you can join your team. So say if you've got a couple of people in your salon and spa that work for you, you can have them have a login as well. However, you know, this isn't a necessity, so we're just going to click maybe later. And we don't need to start a free trial for Canva Pro, so we're just going to click maybe later. And do you want to keep in touch with all of the top trends? And we're just going to say not now, unless you do want to keep in touch with them. Okay, so now you're in Canva and this is what it looks like. So it does look a little bit overwhelming to begin with, but don't worry, we can go through it all. So up here we've got the what we design. So up here you can literally search social media and it will come up with a range of different things to choose from. So let's go first for an Instagram post. So if we type in Instagram post into templates, and then we're just going to click this little one with the Instagram icon. So it will give us lots and lots of different templates here. Now you can pretty much use all of these ones, apart from if they have a little gold crown here, which says Pro, then we'd avoid using this one, as they will potentially say that you have to pay for something within there, as that's part of the Pro account. However, all of these ones that don't have a little symbol at the bottom we can use. So let's just take this one for example. Okay, so it does give you the option to view a little tutorial, so you can add text here, and then it also says you can upload your own images here, and then we can share and download our designs over here. Okay, so you've got a design that you like. However, say for example you don't like this design, you can just click this templates icon up here on the left hand side, and you can scroll down and there's lots of different templates here. So for instance, if we like, say we like this one, we can just click on it and it will take us to this design. Now we can edit pretty much everything in this design. So let's just go back to the other one. Okay, so let's edit this one for an example. So we've got this little reminder text here. However, we can change this to say remember instead, or whatever we want it to say. If we want to change the font of the text, we just click up here where it says Laura, and you can choose which text you want to choose. Now, it's important to remember not to click on any of these ones with the little crown, as this is a pro feature text. However, we can go for any of the ones that don't have this. So let's go for Alta, and it will go for this one. Okay, so say we want to change the colour of the text. We're just going to click on this little A button up here, which says text colour. And then the brilliant thing with Canva is that it's great for helping you figure out what colours will go with the design. So it's noticed that within the picture behind us, it's got these colours in. So it's suggesting that you can make the text one of these colours. Obviously, we're not going to go for the lighter colours, it won't show up. So let's go for this dark green colour. And there you go, it's just changed it and it looks really, really nice now. All really succinct. But say we wanted to make it bright pink as an example, we're going to go back onto text colour, and then up here we can add a new colour. You can then scroll the dial all across, so let's choose, and then you just pick whichever colour. You can see the preview of the colour up here as I'm moving it around, so let's just pretend to go with this one, and then the colour has changed over here. Now in some of these fonts you can make them bold, however on this one bold is not giving us the option. So let's just change the font so we can find a font. Okay, so on this font, if we click on it, we can make it bold because the bold is not grayed out. So you just click it here. You can also put it into italics and you can underline it as well. So we're just going to take this off and change it back to the colour that we wanted it, and we're going to make this bold. Okay, so say we wanted to keep this text box, but we wanted to add another text box underneath. So we're simply going to click on this text box, so it creates this purple border around it, and we're just going to pull and drag the text box up by just clicking your mouse and pulling it along. So you can move it to anywhere you like, and notice that these lines are forming in the middle of the page. So that basically shows you that that is in the center. So we want all the text to always be in the center unless it's aligned to the left or to the right. And speaking of aligning, so say if we did want this aligned to the left, so you can just click up here, where it says alignment. So make sure your box is clicked on, so you've got this purple border around it. You can then click the alignment button and it will change it to be aligned to different sides. So we can align it to the right, to the middle and to the left. So let's keep it in the middle. Okay, so let's add another text box. So how are we going to do that? So we just go to this left hand side where we've got all of these different options, and we're just going to click text. So you can add a heading, a subheading, or a little bit of body text. So the difference between these ones is that if we added this one, it's a big font, and if we added this one, it's a medium-sized font or a little font. Now it really doesn't matter which one you click on because we can change the font size and everything. So for ease, we're just going to click on a subheading. You can then drag it down to wherever you like it. So on here you can just type in, so all you need to do is just double click on the box, and then you can just backspace and change it to whatever you like. So we're just going to put at Pink's Boutique. Okay, and then to make it smaller, make the text or the font smaller, you can just click on this number up here, which way you can make it smaller by just clicking the minus, or you can make it bigger pressing the plus. However, if you don't fancy doing it that way, you can just pull it out by just clicking on the corner or bringing it in like this, and that will adjust it. So let's move that down here. Let's get rid of that one. And we're going to put this here, like that. They also have different other font combinations over here. So say if you wanted something a bit funky, so if you wanted a font like this, then do not worry, you can add that in, not a problem. But obviously that one will not go with what we've currently got. So to delete anything, all you need to do is simply just press backspace on your keyboard, and that will just delete something. Let's bring that back. Okay, so we want to make this look a little bit more succinct. So we're just going to move everything about just a little bit like this. Okay, so we like this one as it is, but let's try a different design. So let's make a different page. Okay, so next thing we're going to learn how to do is to add an image into Canva. So you can upload an image that you've already taken. So if you're on your phone and you're using the Canva app, this is easy to upload. However, if not, if you are doing it on a laptop, then you can simply upload photos in here. So you just click upload media. Let's just add this one. So this is a little before and after we've already taken. And then the images will be found in here, and then you can just drag it in to the image. Or say that there's not an image already there, we can just click on the image and it will go onto the design. And to resize, we're just going to click the corner so that the circle is purple, and then we're just going to drag it down and make it whichever size that we like. Okay, so let's suggest that we don't actually want this image, but we want like a stock image or an image that you can use off a royalty-free site, which is completely fine to use. So if you just click on the left hand side where it says more with the 3 dots, you're then going to click photos. Okay, and now that will add the photos to your left hand bar. Okay, so we can search lots of different photos. So for ease, we're just going to type in skincare, and it's going to bring up skincare photos of all different photos that you can use. If they do, remember, if they do have the little crown, it does mean that they are the pro version.
At least that's the first one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is the first one, isn't it? And all of these photos are all available for you to use. There is no cost to these photos as long as they don't have the little crown. They are all completely royalty free, so you can use all of them. So let's say we like this photo. So what we're going to do is we're just going to click it, and we're going to drag the photo into the picture that we already had. Or we're just going to click on the photo and it will bring up the photo in the image. Okay, so if we want to resize this photo, or say for example we've got this tube that's cut off here, we're just going to double click on the photo like this, and then it will bring up the actual photo size and then the cropped version. So we're just going to drag the photo up like this and then click off of it, and just like that we have resized the photo. You can make it obviously bigger or smaller depending on how you want it to be. We're going to keep it like that. Okay, and say if we don't want this box in the background, we're just going to press the backspace and delete it. So let's move this into the middle. Do you want to take off any more?
2. I was like, that's the first one.
Okay, so I think our image needs a little bit more. So how about if we add some love hearts into the image? So all we're going to do is we're going to go over to our left hand bar, and we're just going to click on the elements. What's it called? Button. So we're just going to head over to our left hand bar, and we're going to click on the elements button. Okay, and then we're going to search for any different shape that we're after. So over here we've got lots of different shapes, you've got lots of different fruits, and basically anything you can think of. So, but we're just going to type in some hearts, and then we're going to click search. So it gives you lots of different options. However, we just want graphics, so we're just going to click graphics. I quite like these ones, so we're just going to click them, and they're over in our picture. However, we don't want these over here, so we're just going to move them to the side a little, and we're going to resize them by just clicking the top right hand corner. Okay, so let's just figure out where we like these. So I quite like them there. However, I don't particularly like them in black. So we're going to click them and make sure that the purple box is around them. And then we're going to go over to our colours, just over here. And we're going to choose a colour that will go nicely with them. So let's just try out some different colours and see what we like. I'm thinking maybe more the little brown. Maybe we make it a little bit smaller, like that. Okay, so say for example, I don't like where I've put that and I want to go back to how I had it. At the top, there is a little undo button. So I can just click that and it will move the hearts back to where I originally wanted it. Similarly, there is the redo button, which will move them back to wherever we need to. So let's just have a play around and move some. So say you like these and you want to copy and paste, you simply just click it, or right click it that is, and then you're going to click copy. You're going to click on the actual image and then you're just going to right click again and press paste. And then we can move it down here just to match like that. And that is how we add a different element. So there's lots of different elements that we can choose from. So if we look over here, there are lots of different graphics, stickers to choose from. You've got different videos as well. And one of our favourite things that we love to use at Pink's Boutique is the frames. So if you scroll down on the elements section to frames and you click see all, there is lots of different frames that you can choose. So for example, if I open up a new sheet, all we are going to do is click this phone, the phone frame here, and it will bring it up onto the design. So, however, we don't want it to have this background. So simply we're going to go onto photos and we're going to pick a photo that we like. Let's go for this one. And we're just going to drag it into the phone. And then you have your own phone design. So you can add some copy into this, some text, by adding some text. So let's add some text. Let's call this Pink's Essentials. And then you can move it so it's like this. Resize and just play around with how we want it to look. So let's add different colour, and as you can see there's a bit of a big gap between Pinks and Essentials. So how we're going to sort this out is we're going to go to the top bar up here and we're going to click the one that says spacing, which has got the little arrow, and we're going to move the line spacing down a little, and as you can see it's moving, so you can make it really close or really far away from each other, but we're just going to keep it about there. And there you have it. So then we can change the background. By changing the background, all we're going to do is just click the colour like that, or let's go with this one. Okay, so we've decided we really like this design and we're going to download it. So how we download it is we simply click share in the top right hand corner, and then we're going to go down to where it says download and we're going to click download. Okay, so now it's going to suggest it in a PNG, which is a high quality image. So you can use a JPEG, which is this one. However, we always recommend a PNG because we want it nice and clear. Okay. So, because we've got lots of different designs, you can choose to download all of them or just one of them. So you can simply untick the ones that you don't want. So we're just going to keep page 3 as we like that one. And then we're just going to click download. And it will start to download here along the bar. Okay, so we've made all of our wonderful designs. Now, how do we get back to the home page? So you're just going to click on this top left icon which says home, and then it will take you back to the home page. So similarly, if you log in, this will be the page that you come to. However, how do you find your recent designs? You simply scroll down and your recent designs will be here. So as you grow, it will get more and more and more. However, we know that our recent designs are here, and we can just click on them and it will take us back to them. It's also worth noting that Canva saves automatically, so you do not need to press a save button or anything. You can just exit off the tab and it will automatically have saved whatever you've done so far. So you do not need to worry about saving anything or anything like that.
So that is our guide on how to set up our Canva account. So we hope this has been helpful. We hope you've managed to figure out how to make some templates and make some beautiful social media posts. Please make sure to tag us in them. We would love to see them. And if you're ever stuck and don't have any idea on how to do something on Canva, just let us know and we can try and help you. And if there are any other videos that you'd like to see from us, please let us know in the comments below. Also, if you'd like to see a more in-depth Canva masterclass, then please let us know as well and we can do one of these for you. But we just thought we'd do a little brief introduction to Canva just now. So yes, we will see you very soon. Bye.